Good morning, everybody of the world. This is Metalhead here. I'm in Dakar, Senegal today, and I'm going to go up to the top of the African Renaissance monument. This was completed in the last decade going by, and it was actually built by the North Koreans. It's actually like a tribute to, Africa becoming independent from like all the European colonial powers like Great Britain, France, Portugal, Belgium, Spain, and so on and so forth. So basically it's got all the flags of the African Union members, and it also includes Western Sahara, or the Sahrawi Republic. Now, I've only been to 3 African nations: Morocco, the Gambia, and Senegal. So if you look over here, that's the flag of Morocco, right next to the flag of Gambia. The flag of Senegal is just down there in honour of this being the host country of this monument. I'm going to see other countries in Africa: Nigeria, Angola, Gabon, Uganda, and Guinea-Bissau. Now, Mauritania, which is north of Senegal, Namibia, who only became independent in 1990, Zimbabwe, which we get a bit of a view of it, the flag right here, became independent in 1980, even after the whole fake independent years with Rhodesia. That's the old flag of Libya after the revolution, and the flag of DR Congo. Yes. And offense like Equatorial Guinea, that was Spanish, Niger, Tunisia, Togo. Kinda wish I put this all in alphabetical order. Look, Guinea, Sao Tome, South Sudan, Eswatini, no longer Swaziland, Central African Republic, Algeria, Somalia. Oh, look, there's a flag of Western Sahara I was talking about. Yeah. This is like one of the tallest monuments in Africa, I believe. I've only seen any skyscrapers in my entire time here. Yeah, I am. Wow. The funny thing is, I'm in the most western part of Africa, in Dakar, so I couldn't choose a good location to end my holiday, because I've got to go back to England tonight. But look down there, that's a map of Africa. Now, I remember reading about that the Mosque of Divinity was nearby. Probably in, I don't think it'd be in walking distance because TIA, this is Africa. Wow. See, it's at the base. Oh yeah. I'm just looking up. That man holding the baby. It's just so damn windy up here. I'm looking up the underwear of the woman. Oh my goodness. See, there's actually a elevator to go up to the statue. might as well teach you all a little bit of African history. Okay, flag of Ethiopia. Ethiopia would kind of have to be like the first ever African nation, because I mean, you could say Ethiopia pretty much had control of like countries like Kenya, Sudan, Somalia, like hundreds of like years ago. I mean, you think about the Ethiopian Empire, that goes back to the time of Jesus Christ and all, and the King Solomon, but you know, Haile Selassie. Yeah, they've got Kenya. Kenya came independent like 1963 from the British. They had a rebellion like the Mama Uprising. My father once said to me, he says, you know something funny, Martin? All those people from England who moved to Kenya and Rhodesia in the colonial days, they all had to leave everything behind. So now we got the flag of Sudan, which had changed many years after independence, because Sudan was actually part of Egypt for 60 years during the Sudan-Egypt, when it was under the British. Botswana was also British. You should watch the movie United Kingdom, because the current president, or previous president, his father was the first president of Botswana, and he fell in love with an English woman. And he basically gave up his kinghood title to become president. Malawi, they've changed their flag before, like to a full star, then after 2 years I thought this is awful, so let's change it back. The Lesotho, they've also changed their flag many times. The Lesotho is actually surrounded by South Africa, as you all know, and basically they got their independence because they wanted the British to protect them from the Boers, and then the British wanted them to be part of the Cape Colony, so they gave them a bit of a headache, and that's why Lesotho never joined South Africa. Madagascar, French colony. It's the only country where you can see lemurs. Rwanda, who could forget the genocide of 1994? And then that's DR Congo. That's still French speaking, but it was a French colony. Don't confuse it with DR Congo, because that was Belgium. Oh, but I can't forget Guinea over there. See, Guinea in 1958, they were the only French African country to basically say, no, I don't want to be part of the French Republic, please let me become independent. Over there, that is Mauritius. That was a British colony. But the funny thing was, when I've met a lot of Indian people in Australia, they actually tell me that they're from Mauritius. You know, a lot of Indians, Asians, Europeans, all settled in Mauritius. Then we got Eritrea. That was an Italian colony after the Ottoman Empire. And then after the end of World War II, that was given to Ethiopia. But then they started a 30-year war that ended in 1991. Yeah. Tanzania, you know, the combination of Zanzibar and Tanganyika, forgive me if I said it wrong, because that actually was originally German, then the British overtook it after World War I. Togo was actually also German, but then half of Togo was given to the Gold Coast, which became known as Ghana, then the other half became a French colony after World War II, after World War I. Tunisia was actually part of the Ottoman Empire, so when you look at the flag, it looks similar to Turkey's flag, but just different, like radiations. Sorry, like the different variations. Still got the red sun and crest on the moon, but yeah, you know the difference. Yeah. So Niger, that was French. Is it Equatorial? I haven't found South African flag because you know I've got a lot of friends in South Africa. To make them happy if I see it. Oh yeah, Seychelles. That was also British. Morocco was French. Gambia was British. Actually, Burundi was actually German, but then it was given to the Belgium after World War I. Benin, half of that was French, the southern part was Portuguese. Ghana, like one of the first black African countries to gain independence from the European powers. Zambia, that was known as North Rhodesia, my father's day. They gained independence in 1964 from the British, and their president, Kenneth Canal, just died this year. Cameroon and Côte d'Ivoire. Cameroon was actually German, but then that was given to the French and the British to like divide and all. Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, that was French.